Hello, hello, my beautiful collective. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dee. If you're returning, welcome back. Glad to have you back. So this is messages from the ancestors. I know I haven't done it in a while. I just had to disconnect from it a little bit and come back to it. But this is a general energy. We're going to see what messages your ancestors have for us today. It can be past, present, or future. Take what resonates, leave the rest. Do not try to force the story to fit your narrative. If you feel called to book a personal with me, I do offer this as a personal. All that information is in the description box below. Okay, so we're going to get straight into it. I just kept feeling like there's like an activation happening, a sense of freedom, true alignment happening, like very in tune to source, your ancestors, your higher beings. I'll take it how it resonates, but that's just the energy I was feeling meditating today. But let's get straight into it. Thank you. Connect with water, ocean, water spirits, hydrate. And I was gonna say I was smelling salt water whenever I was shuffling for your energy. So you guys could be connecting more deeply to water, connecting to water spirits, like the Oracle says. Okay, you could have heavy water placements, possibly going to the ocean, rivers, lakes, just to really connect to source. I knew there was something I was forgetting because I was smelling salt water too. Yeah. Okay, so connect to water is 34. You could be 34 years old. March 4th could be significant to you. The month of July, someone could be 7 years old, have a 7-year-old child, brother, sister, cousin, take it how it resonates. Okay. The water spirits are calling to you, as they know you have a connection to natural water sources such as lakes, rivers, oceans, or ponds. They want you to heed your urge to visit the water. This card is a reminder of the benefits of being near water. Being near water, water brings you. Water relaxes your mind and body and allows you to feel at peace again. You do not have to live on the water, but you may like to book a holiday or visit a place with water to which you feel drawn. This card comes to remind you of the importance of drinking clean water and hydrating your body. Drinking water helps flush out toxins. It can also help you ground your energy. Look at how much water you are consuming. You may need to drink a little more when you are physically active in the heat or if unwell. Being hydrated helps you concentrate. So have a glass of water when studying or learning something new. Yeah, so I was feeling like activation, and so you could be studying a lot of learning how to deeply connect, meditating more, and in that process of learning, you might be neglecting certain things about yourself. So just be mindful, especially if you guys are connecting to water and you are. I know in America is winter time, so we're not really going to the ocean and the beaches and stuff like that. Like it was even really cold in California. But if you are traveling, if you are connecting, just be very mindful to take care of yourself, okay? But let's get straight into it. Ooh, we have the Queen of Pentacles as the first card out. Love to see that. Okay, let's see. 5 of Cups, and then we have the 9 of Swords, the World, the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Cups, the High Priestess, Knight of Wands, Ten of Wands. Knight of Swords. Okay. Ooh, Judgment on the bottom. The Hangman. The Eight of Wands. The Empress. So far, heavy Pisces energy. Heavy fixed sign energy, especially Taurus. Seven of Wands. The Tower, Scorpio energy, again with the fixed signs. It feels like there was a part of you that you were ignoring for a long time or just not awakened to. And I feel like now that you've completely surrendered and connected to self, especially with that Empress and that Queen of Pentacles, your whole life is just like renewed, reborn. Like I said, I felt like there was a lot of activation happening. With the Eight of Wands and the Page of Wands in reverse, it feels like this part of you was dormant for a long time. The Sun. And now you're enlightened, now you're awakened, now you're at this stage of healing that is very profound. I think this is going to get really deep, guys. So let's buckle in right now. I just feel like you've been really deeply connected. And I can't even remember what the last reading was. I think the last reading was you awakening to like your like clairvoyancy, your clear superpowers. Look, the Queen of Pentacles popped out. I think that's what that last reading was about. It's been a while since I did it, so I don't really remember it. But it just feels like you guys are truly awakening right now. And then the bottom card is respect your physical body, detox, regenerate, and relax. So these go hand in hand. So really just take care of yourself. Like the more you're in tune with yourself, the more you take care of yourself and eating healthy, the more you connect to spirit source, your higher power, your ancestors as well. Okay. All right. So what message do your ancestors have for you? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. Have the Five of Swords. Have Judgment reverse. Okay, cards is literally fine. The Knight of Swords. The Four of Wands. The Knight of Cups, the Six of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles. The Nine of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Chariot reverse, Cancer energy. The Emperor, Aries energy. I love to see it, okay? It feels like I said, I keep getting like a dormant energy within yourself. Like there was a part of you, like, you know how there's like people who are spiritual and stuff like that. Like at first it was their intuition, right? Like a gut feeling, and they couldn't really understand why that was happening. And then as the years go on and as you slowly awaken and go through your soul lessons and all that stuff and connect more deeply to yourself, other things start happening. You start to know things, you start to see things and smell things. Like I said earlier, I smell salt water, and then we got the connect with water card that came out, right? So the more you connect, right, with source, the more you trust that, oh, maybe it's just not a gut feeling, maybe it's just not like great intuition, maybe it's something more, right? And you're taking the universe up on this offer of connecting to your true authentic self. You're waking up to what your ancestors have been guiding you towards this whole time. And then it doesn't really even just feel like ancestors, like, you know, the ones who guide us through life. It feels like star family, star sister energy, star brother energy, like light beings, you know, because we all are light beings. We are all star dust. So it just feels like That's what this is. Like truly stepping into that power, truly being confident in yourself, and not letting people around you say, oh, you're crazy, that stuff doesn't exist, da 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 da. I was watching a video yesterday. I can't remember her YouTube name, but she does Pisces readings. If you've been following me, and the name of my channel, I'm a Pisces sun. And she was saying how, I think she was saying something about light code activations as well in that reading. So it's in the energy. And she was saying how when you are truly starting to awaken and really connecting to these energies, you're going to connect to people who like they don't like see the quote unquote rainbow the way you do, but they respect it. And then you're going to find people who see the rainbow just like you do. It was something to that effect. I don't think I'm saying that it's completely right as she is, but I broke on the King of Cups. This is emotional maturity. This is trusting yourself, trusting the divine, trusting your ancestors that you are on the right path after so long of being in that dormant energy. You're no longer overthinking it with that Queen of Pentacles. You are literally in a calm state. You are saying to yourself, okay, I've been doing so much and I've been ignoring this. Not really even ignoring it, probably not even knowing how to process this energy, because us as humans, we don't process it as like a starseed would, in the universe, in that intergalactic energy. We try our best to connect and open up, right, to that type of energy. And it's hard for us. So we get it in fragments, we get it in dreams, we get it through meditation when we're calm. And it's like, for a lot of you, there were so many distractions in the 3D that you're just like releasing that and letting it go. You're finding time in your day, time in your space to really connect to your higher power, connect to your higher self, connect to your ancestors. You're finally like really accepting this gift and whatever that is for you. After not going for it, after having a fear of it, after not really knowing how you will be accepted, and balance, justice, Libra energy. You're finally forging your path is what I'm getting. I broke on the King of Cups again. You're flowing with your emotions. You're balanced within yourself. Queen of Pentacles. No more laying dormant is what the ancestors are saying to you. You might even be practicing more rituals. Like I said this in, I think, the love reading yesterday, because it was given this type of energy as well. Like, as a Black woman, in my culture, in African culture, it's hoodoo and voodoo and stuff like that. So you could be discovering those things and practicing that stuff, those rituals, connecting to those gods and goddesses. And what role they play in your life? You have the Five of Cups. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Please clarify. Empress in the reverse. The Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands. The Moon. Got the High Priestess and the Page of Cups. And the High Priestess is the higher self of the Empress. The Queen of Cups, a lot of feminine energy here. You could have a feminine energy in spirit that you connect deeply to. Possibly have like their picture on your altar if you have an altar. I see the Emperor peeking out at me. There was a fear here of connecting to like your feminine energy. It feels like you were very much, no matter your gender, because energy is fluid, gender is fluid, or there's no gender in tarot, I should say. But we all have feminine and masculine energy. It feels like you were very deeply into your masculine energy, right? It might have been imbalanced, because right now I keep seeing the Emperor and it's upright, so that's giving me balanced energy. But you could have been very much in your masculine for a long time, feeling like you couldn't connect to your feminine, or thinking that you were connected to your feminine and you weren't. There was a nurturing aspect of it that was missing. There was like a confidence aspect of it that was missing. And it feels like it feels like you had a pretty good foundation with it, with the Queen of Pentacles. Like you were always awakened to the stability part of it. But there's like, we have the Queen of Cups reverse, we have the Queen of Wands reverse, and we don't even have the Queen of Swords here, but she'll probably come out at some point in the reading. But it just feels like there was a disconnect with your emotions. There was a disconnect with your passions, with your confidence. There was a disconnect with bringing in your manifestations and, you know, just living in this illusion of fear that you could not connect, that you could not, let's say, like have your soft girl era or something like that, right? They're helping you connect to that truth. Whatever pain that you endured, whatever pain that made your feminine energy lie dormant within you, they are helping you transmute that pain, face that pain, to come out of that illusion, to see it clearly. Like, you can fight for your softness, you can fight for whatever you're ambitious about, and you can also do that in your feminine energy. You can be soft about it. You don't have to be so hard about it. It's like a lot of intertwined energy here. It feels like, just as an example, like a girl who had like the one sister in the family who grew up with a bunch of brothers, you know, and she's very much in her masculine energy all the time. It's like giving that and trying to find your softness again and feeling like you couldn't do that because you grew up around so much of that masculine energy. It also could be an energy of, only take this as a resonance of like being in that state and not really having your mother present. She could have passed away. Like I said, take that resonance. But living in this illusion that you couldn't find that softness, couldn't find that truth. And it feels like you're finding that again, as well as you step into this energy of enlightenment, step into this energy of activation, is what I'm getting. You're finding that balance, you're finding that truth. And it's starting with the Queen of Pentacles energy to get you in alignment with the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and then get that Empress energy upright. So it's more so, it feels like your masculine is very balanced. It's just that the feminine is starting to, that feminine side of yourself is starting to really awaken as you start to really activate all these energies within yourself. And what do they want me to acknowledge? We have the Nine of Swords reverse. Please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Tower, Scorpio energy. The Five of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. The Two of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, the Hierophant Taurus energy. The Ten of Cups, the King of Pentacles, and the Hermit. Virgo energy. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is about major release. Really truly learning about yourself. Like I said, a lot of you guys could be like getting into like different practices, spiritual practices. Releasing that fear and not being afraid to let change happen, not being conflicted in yourself or holding yourself back to the change. You're learning and you're growing. You're learning new ways of living and being at this point, is what I'm getting. Some of you could have changed spiritual practices with the Hierophant in reverse, but it's just like, you know where your energy is supported now. You know where you're meant to go now. No more isolating with the Hermit in reverse. You are very grounded in this energy. No more clinging on to past hurt, past disappointments. Yeah, I'll keep bringing on Ten of Wands. You're letting it go. So they really want you to acknowledge it's okay to set the building on fire. Metaphorically, it's okay because there's some type of major release that needs to happen. So a water ritual could be like on the full moon at the time of this reading. I don't know when it is, but we just recently had a new moon, so I know full moon is coming. But this is about that activation for real, just not being afraid to feel all those things, feel all the feelings, and just deep dive into that knowledge. And in meditation, you're probably getting that ancient knowledge. Like I said in the beginning, I was getting very much star sister energy, not just like quote unquote ancestors, but that's just what the main energy is that I'm feeling. But let the fear go. If there's things in your life that you need to transform, transmute, let go of as you step into this new journey, as you awaken to all this new information, all this new insight, they're telling you it's okay to let it go. It's okay, even if it feels like you're, I don't know, just like disrupting or disturbing like others, because it's not really about other people right now. It's really just about you. Like if you feel like you're uprooting somebody's life, like if you have kids or something, or like a husband or something, you know, like that's different. But if you really feel like what you're doing is going to affect people negatively, I don't feel that from spirit, because that's a part of their journey as well. Like if you feel like you're going to disturb their peace in some way, shape, or form, it's not really about that, because it's a learning experience for everyone around you, especially with that Page of Cups and Page of Swords, right? It might be a little bit of anger, but I feel like down the line, those energies will really understand where you're coming from. Those people will understand where you're coming from. So spirit is saying, don't be afraid to rewrite your life. Don't be afraid to truly live in your purpose. Don't be afraid to truly connect to source, your higher power. If you are into starseed energy, connecting to whatever starseed you feel deeply connected to that light source, okay? Even connecting to your ancestors, which I feel like you're very in tune with them, even if you feel like you're not. It feels like you are. I feel like you're paying attention to all the signs that they're giving you right now. But don't hold yourself out of fear. Like I said, there's something that you need to let go, let it come crashing down. And I've been saying that for like the past few readings. So that's very, very heavy in the energy, but just letting that go, because you're learning new things about yourself. You're learning new things about yourself. You're transforming. Okay. I don't have the death card here, but it very much feels like that. It feels like a major rebirth. And what skills that they gave you at the world, fixed time energy. That's Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. Clarify that for me. Oh, thank you. Have the Six of Wands. The Ace of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Six of Wands, Six of Cups, the Two of Swords. I feel like this is the next step in your journey. It feels like you're going to know exactly when something is keeping you stagnant, knowing when something is keeping you stuck, and moving on from that. With the Ace of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune, it feels like you're always going to know how to make something successful in your life from this point forward. It feels like you're going to know immediately when something is not for you. That's what I'm getting. Because you healed a part of yourself that always wondered like the what ifs, or that anxiety induced feeling, that holding on because you love something even though you know it's over type of situation, like overstaying in a relationship with a karmic. And that was very heavy in the energy when I first started doing this. Like the collective that I have been reading for, they were very much stuck in a very karmic situation, and it took a long time. Like that was such a repeated message every time I did a messages from the ancestors reading. Like it was such like stuck in that energy, stuck around energies that are not a part of your soul tribe, are no longer in alignment with you, and letting that go. And your ancestors were very adamant on you moving on from them. And it just feels like you finally did that. It's like, it feels like true freaking alignment. It feels like you realized in those situations that you felt stuck in, where you felt like they weren't growing, where you stepped into your feminine, especially your masculine energy, and put your foot down and said, no more, I can't do this. This isn't where I'm supposed to be. You finally healed that. And so you will never be stuck in situations like that again. You learned how to keep the wheel moving. You're like, okay, yeah, this was a soul lesson for me. I learned a lesson. I know how to move on from that. I'm not going to dwell on it. I'm not going to try to force it. I know that this was in my life for a reason. I'm not going to try to force this to stay in my life, because you're going to know. You're going to use your discernment. You are very much so activated, okay? You are very much deeply connected to your higher self, to source, okay? You know how to keep that world turning in your favor. You know how to find that spiritual abundance, that spiritual prosperity. Like, you're about to just live in like a very authentic situation is what I'm feeling. And how can you honor them? We have the Seven of Swords. Spirit, clarify that for me. Thank you. Okay. So we have two aces. Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Eight of Cups, Nine of Cups. The World, again. This is no longer wearing a mask. No longer telling yourself you can't have those things, that you cannot live in a prosperous, very clear, very high vibrational energy. They're saying, don't let fear get in the way. Don't let the lies that you tell yourself in your head or other energies that did that to you in the past. I know the Seven of Swords isn't in reverse, but it's giving me reverse energy. It's like not letting imposter syndrome keep you stuck in the past with that Eight of Cups in reverse. You are heading towards your independence. You're heading towards your happiness, even if you are a little selfish, because the Nine of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles could be a little bit of selfish energy, but that's in a healthy form, not in an unhealthy form. You're learning how to step into these new chapters without that doubt, without that, yes, the Lovers, Gemini, Virgo energy. You're learning how to truly love yourself. That indecisive energy, you're healing that. Those inner wounds, you're healing that. That isolation that you felt, that disconnect that you felt, that's all transmuting, that's all transforming. This is a really beautiful reading, collective. I really love this reading. It feels like you guys are just, you've come so far. And I know energy is fluid, and I'm going to get different energy a lot of the time. But it feels like you guys are really awakening, like you're really facing your demons, you're really facing like everything, and you're really truly awakening. You're very, very connected to source, very, very connected to everything, it feels like. Even if you just open that door and it feels overwhelming, like you're really just like, okay, I hear it, I see it, I understand now, so I'm going to live this way. I'm going to try my best to live this way, because this is where I'm divinely guided to go. I love it. I truly do. How you could deepen your relationship with your ancestors. We have the Nine of Cups reverse. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Woo. Hold on, hold on. I don't think anything flipped from that. The Lovers. Whew. The Ace of Cups. What are we missing now? No, we have all the aces out here. That's beautiful. Okay. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. That is so, so beautiful. Just keep connecting to source and being in that balanced energy. Take your time to heal through this. The Four of Swords could be a standstill energy. Like I said, you're very grounded right now. And the High Priestess, Pisces energy, Gemini, Virgo energy with the Lovers, that is your higher self, right? So that is very much a meditative state She's also water energy, which we have connected with the water. So it's just like being very much in that energy to connect, because as you do, you see we have all 4 aces on the board right now. That's very rare to happen in a reading in general. So you have all those levels of a new beginning happening as you continue to connect. There's also an energy here with that 9 of Cups in reverse that your old manifestations might not be for you as well. It's very much giving to really sit down with yourself and how do you see the highest form of your life. When you connect to your higher self, what do you envision? What do you see? How do you bring that down into the 3D? How do you live as your higher self? Right? They want you to really deeply connect, because that is the highest form of love that you could give yourself right now. So it feels like there may be old manifestations, especially with that 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, that you are still dwelling on, but they are not as prosperous or as abundant as the energy that you are in now, because there's something better, there's something higher, there's something more beautiful in line for you the more you connect. Because like I said, like, you guys are truly like starting to awaken. Like I said in the beginning, you're very much seeing the things that need to come into balance within your life and learning these new things, practicing these new things. And Spirit wants you to keep doing that, but they need you to know that there are certain manifestations that you're hoping for that are not in alignment with you. And it just is giving the energy of there's something better, there's something new. And the more you connect to your higher self, the more that you pour that love into you, the more that you connect to the stars, to source, to high power, to God, whatever you believe in, the more you connect to your ancestors, the more in alignment you become, and the more you'll see that there was always something better for you. There was something divinely guided to you. There was something truly in your purpose for you, and those things that you thought you wanted, you're not even going to want anymore, is what I'm getting. And the gifts that they gave you or passed down to you, we have the High Priestess, which Pisces energy, like I stated, so you guys can have heavy Pisces placements. Spirit, please connect. Thank you. We have the World again. How many times is that now? The Two of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. And she flipped upright because she was in reverse at first just now. This is trusting yourself and always being guided. Standing up for yourself, not being in stagnant energy. We have more Pisces energy with the Hangman. You also have Justice, Libra energy. But this is like really knowing, like, to never turn your back on your intuition again, because it always gives you clarity. It always gives you truth. Okay, when you're not connected, it causes a delay. It causes a stagnant energy with that Two of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles reverse. It's like when you don't trust yourself, there's a standstill until you really pay attention to when a door closes and a new one opens. So this is very much being in tune with your higher self, being very in tune with your intuition, and knowing that only you keep yourself stagnant. Even when you have clarity and truth, do not doubt that, okay? They bless you with the gift of very highly, highly intuitive energy. And to never doubt that, because there has been times when you have doubted it. So take your time. Don't get stuck in your head. Yeah, it's okay to be defensive, but don't also ignore the signs that they give to you. Okay? And their hopes for you, we have the Knight of Wands. Spirit, please clarify that for me. Three of Pentacles. Three of Cups, so we have 3-3. Threes can be significant. Ooh, the Star. Aquarius energy in the Six of Pentacles, the Devil reverse Capricorn energy, the Three of Wands, the Chariot, the Ten of Wands, Strength, Leo energy, and the Hierophant reverse Taurus energy. A lot of major arcana there. The Four of Swords. They want you to continue to heal, to continue to grow, to keep pushing forward, to align with destiny, and keep giving to that energy. Okay, they want you to disconnect from people, any energies, person, place, thing that you know that is not in alignment with you. This is about full-blown detachment. Okay, no more stagnant energy. You're letting that go, connecting to your heart chakra, being confident with the strength there. A lot of you are changing religions or changing your spiritual views. Yes, staying grounded. King of Pentacles. Okay, they want you to keep pushing forward with that Knight of Wands. I'm not getting flighty energy at all. I'm not getting in and out energy. I'm getting pushing forward with that. Because you are in true alignment. You're giving to your whole purpose. You're giving to your soul purpose. A lot of you are really just starting to awaken to that. Like really, really starting to awaken to that. And I do feel that overwhelmed energy. Like it's going to be a lot for you, but also it's going to be very, very, very beautiful for you as well. And how they want you to help your ancestral line at this time. You have the Ten of Wands. Please clarify that for me. Thank you. Seven of Cups, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The Eight of Swords reversed and the King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, Gemini, Virgo energy. Ten of Cups, Eight of Wands. The Four of Swords again on the break. They don't want you to get in your head. They wholeheartedly want you to trust them. Trust in divine timing. You know, whatever in the next step, in next phase that you're in right now, you know the best option for you. You're no longer living in a state of illusion and fear at all. You're no longer in your head. Okay? So don't listen to that small voice in your head telling you that something isn't worth it, something isn't right. Don't get into that anxiety-driven energy. Okay? Don't get into that loop of overthinking, overprocessing. Okay? Because it doesn't work. Like I said, it keeps you stagnant. It keeps you stuck. It's about trusting your intuition, trusting the gifts that they gave you to close certain doors, having a very clear mindset. You have that within you. You just have to trust. So if it's you just sitting in silence for a couple minutes just to really hear that message, do that. Always trust yourself. Always trust that the signs, synchronicities that they send to you, okay? Don't get in that energy of overthinking. Take a deep breath. Recalibrate. And truly trust yourself and trust how they've led you here. Healing message. You have the Knight of Swords reversed. I have the Two of Pentacles, the King of Wands, Knight of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, the Ten of Wands fell out. I didn't see that. The Eight of Wands, the Four of Cups, the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Wands, the Devil reversed. There's something that's like not working out in your life at this current moment as you continue to do what you've been doing. Because Spirit was telling you with that Knight of Wands to keep pushing forward, right? There's some major release. It could be a job with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, but there is something that's ego-driven in your life. It could be somebody who's very quick on their feet with their words, but what they say is a bunch of nonsense. And it feels like they're being like, what's the word I'm looking for? Philosophical. Like they pretend like they have all this knowledge, but really it's just like, excuse my language, but it's just a spew of bullshit. It feels like that's the energy in your life that is stagnant, that is stuck, that needs to be released. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a person. It could just be, you know, it could be a boss, it could be a job, it could be something that's day to day. But it's given something that you were learning, like you were giving to, that you were putting a lot of practice in, and it's not doing what you thought it would do because it's not true alignment. It's not where you're supposed to be. But there's something that you're giving to that causes stress. and you think it's going to be prosperous, and like you think the stress is worth it, but it's not in alignment. It's something that you need to release and move on from. So take that how it resonates. It's going to be different for everyone, okay? Advice. Advice for the collective. That was too much. Thank you. The Knight of Pentacles, the Five of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, the Tower, the Seven of Wands, the Seven of Cups, the Two of Cups reversed, the Eight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the King of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles reversed wanted to show itself. The Devil. Yeah, there's something that you need to let go of, is the advice here. You need to set a boundary with someone with the Seven of Wands there. But this is a part of like your healing process. This is a part of your activation. You know the choice that you need to make with the Two of Pentacles reversed and the Seven of Cups reversed. Like I said, it's going to cause a tower moment, but you can't let that, like I said earlier in the reading, you can't let that fear get in your way. It's a learning process. It's a learning curve. It could be learning how to voice yourself a little bit better, but you have to set a hard boundary with something here because it's not working, and it's a part of your journey, and it's a part of your light activation. It's a part of how you step forward into this new timeline, into this new path. Okay, so I don't know what this is exactly, but it feels like Spirit is saying that you have been here long enough for whatever this is. And like I was saying, like you guys are in true alignment right now, and it might be very overwhelming of the things that you have to let go of and the new things that you have to step into, but it's really giving like you have to set a boundary with somebody, and then everything is going to transform. Okay, so I'm going to actually I'm gonna do this one first. I might read this one, I might not, just see where I intuitively go. Advice for the collective. Advice. What did I say? What did I say earlier? I have light beings. Number 35. I'm telling you, you're very connected to that source. You're very connected to the stars. You're very connected to the galaxy right now. Like, I don't feel the need to read that, but that is what I've been saying this whole reading about being connected. It's number 35, so 35 could be significant March 5th. Wasn't this one 34? So 34, 35 could be significant. March could be significant. May could be significant. The month of August, so July, August could be very important to you guys. Like something could have happened at that point. Okay, I'm telling you, you are very connected to your star family. You really are. Advice for the collective, Spirit. Advice. Okay, so we have activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you're led. And they're still given the energy of, or we're saying that you guys might be traveling connected to water, connected to source, because there's like a memory there to activate you, because that's what this activated earth is about, like going back to where your soul remembers. This is also number 32, March 2nd. Could be significant. March could just be significant for you guys. You guys could just be Pisces, okay? Or Aries placements, but March 2nd is my birthday as well. Shout out to all my beautiful Pisces suns out there, or Pisces placements in general. Okay. Ley lines are invisible pathways on the land along which energy travels. They can be sensed when we tune into them with our subtle senses. Also known as spirit paths, they've been compared to the Mediterranean system of the body used in Chinese medicine. and they link sacred sites, stone circles, burial mounds, and places of worship worldwide. Okay, hold on. In Australian Aboriginal culture, song lines were the paths traveled by the creator beings as they made the land and sea during the dreaming. These paths were recorded in the traditional song and dance of the people, allowing them to access information about the land's history and to travel safely across great distances. Many believe that we visit such sacred points on earth, something is activated within us. Some also believe that by connecting with the land with devotion and these sacred places, something is activated within the planet too. Are you being called to travel to a sacred place that your soul remembers, or to tend the land you live on, to honor and acknowledge the known and unknown keepers of spirit, nature, spirits of the land? As you connect with the earth and honor its keepers, the land opens up more fully to hold you. The fruits provide more nourishment, and the guardians watch over you. Starseed activation. I'm just going to say hand. Place your hand on the portal of your heart and whisper the following. I honor and thank the keepers of the earth beneath me, known and unknown. Thank you for your nourishment and tender holding. That's what I'm saying. You guys are going to get like some activation. I remember there's a reader on TikTok that I absolutely adore. Her name is Maxine. I think that's just like the name of her TikTok. And she was saying like when she first started to have her spiritual awakening, she would see like hieroglyphics and like Egyptian things. And it feels like that's the type of energy. Like you're gonna go somewhere very sacred, very spiritual to your soul and what you're awakening to, and then everything is gonna align. Everything is gonna just like excuse me, connect the dots, okay? And then I feel like you're gonna do like a deep dive into whatever that is. But like I said, take care of yourself as you do that. Like really take care of yourself as you do that. I'm gonna do this one first. Advice for the collective, advice. Don't let pride get in your way, Leo energy. Prosperity lies ahead, Taurus energy. Surrender to the divine. And then your dreams need a practical plan, more Taurus energy. Your hard work is paying off, Capricorn energy. Expect powerful change and a time to give rather than take, Virgo energy. On the bottom, a new start is coming, new moon. Okay. Advice for the collective. Thank you. We have Oracle. Wait for important information. Number 54. May 4th could be significant. Be open and receptive to information. Gather facts so that you can make a decision that is in line with your integrity. The Oracle is the truth speaker and insight bringer of this deck. The Ancestor, who will be your best outspoken girlfriend, someone who will tell you exactly what you need to hear to move forward. In this deck, she is reminiscent of the Oracle of Delphi, a psychic priestess of ancient Greece, I think I said her name right, who was able to receive information and make predictions. She holds a bowl that has sacred smoke rising of it, bringing the message to look beyond all you can see and gather information in order to make accurate evaluations of your current situation. Angels, ancestors, and the universe are speaking to you at this time. So look and listen for important conversations, signs, and messages that will point you in the right direction. You're being guided to wait for more information before making any fast moves, because at the moment you are letting your wants get in the way of your needs. There is an opportunity for you to see everything clearly at this time, that Queen of Swords energy. But you will only be able to do so if you're willing to truly open your eyes. If you have been waiting for further information about a choice you made, about a choice you have to make or action you have to take. Don't take matters into your own hands, but let what needs to be revealed be revealed. then you'll know what to do next. Angels are supporting you. Trust them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just feels like an energy of like deep diving into that into that knowledge, right? Like for me, the whole Starseed thing is very new for me. So I've been researching it and all that stuff. So don't neglect a lot of your like spiritual practices. Don't neglect the things that you really do have to take care of in the 3D. Like I said, your ancestors are guiding you in the right direction. They are leading you exactly where you need to be. So just trust the process. Yes, get the information. Look up what you need to look up, buy the books that you need to buy. Go on Google and research what you need to research. At the same time, trust your guides, trust your ancestors, trust your angels, because they're going to give you that knowledge, whether it's in dreams, whether it's synchronicities in the 3D, they're going to get that knowledge to you even, outside of researching. But also you have to take care of yourself. You have to do those rituals. You have to do that self-care within yourself, okay? Advice for the collective. Advice for the collective. I'm reading more oracles than usual, to be honest. I know how long this reading can be, but it's worth it in the end. Okay, so we have beneath the surface. What's really driving you? True motives, breaking free. And didn't I say something about that? There's like free flowing energy earlier. Okay, so this is 68. Often the things that we think we want are not what we really want. Deep down, sometimes we go after them because the world has told us we should do certain things or be a certain way, and we don't realize there's a choice. Sometimes we're driven by the need to keep up, be approved of, or fit in. Sometimes we do things just because we've always done them, and we can't even see out of the box that's containing us. Sometimes what we're chasing is really chasing us. What is it that you truly want? And why do you want what you truly want? Be honest about it. What are you chasing that's holding you captive? Are you being called to break free of the box that's containing you? What's beneath the surface of what you currently see? What are your true motives deep down? Are you expanding energy on things that aren't true inner yearnings? What's really driving your behavior and your desires? It's time to move from confusion to clarity, to question the narrative, realign yourself, and reclaim your life, to open your mind to what it is that you really truly want, and to reorient yourself towards it. It is safe to change your mind, to step out of the box, to choose a different way of being, look beneath the surface of your day-to-day life, and reflect on what's really driving you and what you really truly want. Freedom allows flow. Freedom allows flow, and so does ease and fulfillment. So inquiry: what are you doing that you don't really want to do? What are you doing just because you always have? That's what I was saying in the healing message. There's something that you attached yourself to that either one, someone is like spewing nonsense at you and making it seem like it's like true words of wisdom in a situation, or it might be an energy within yourself, like you feel like you have to be there, like you feel like you have to do this. I did say something like that earlier. There's something that you need to let go of because of stagnant energy, and that's what that oracle was about. It was about that situation that I mentioned in the healing message. It also is giving what I said about old manifestations, something that's truly not in alignment for you anymore, and you're still trying to manifest it in, and it's not on your vibration anymore. It's something better. So that was what that oracle was for. I'm glad I grabbed that oracle deck because I wasn't going to. Advice for the collective. Advice. We have service. I feel good when I can help others. We have balance. I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. We have empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. We have loneliness. I know that I am never alone. We have guilt. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my mind. And then we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer exist in my soul soul's growth. And then we have growth on the bottom. I want to expand consciousness and my awareness. Yeah. Like I was telling you guys, don't feel guilty. If there's someone that you have to let go of, it brings, then we have balance, right? Yeah, it brings some type of balance into your life. It feels like energy of like you probably couldn't imagine like life without whatever this is. It just feels like whatever that needs to be let go of, like gets better when you do. Advice for the collective. Advice. Thank you. See, peace on the bottom. All right, so we have two. We have Change in the Wind, number 12, and No Place Like Home, number 50. Change in the Wind. There are conditions brewing in your life you have no control over. Don't fight them. Change is inevitable, and it is for the best, for the higher good. Even if this storm blows away, the structures you think you built your dreams on, all will turn out as it should. You will have renewed clarity and strength to do something even better. Spirit is your ally. Okay, No Place Like Home. Authenticity, coming home to yourself, feeling at home, arriving at a place where you just fit, being comfortable in your own skin. Home feels safe and secure. It's a comfortable place to rest and create a place that is known and you can call yours. This card signals that your ability to trust yourself and feel at home in your own skin is beginning to solidify as you claim your dignity and integrity. Aspects of yourself no one can take away from you. You know who you are. You hold your head high, yet with neither pride or humility. Instead, you stand as the observer, seeing through the eyes of your soul. This puts you in a position of power and strength. Authenticity is your home. You are safe here in this house of your spirit and spirit. That literally summed up the whole reading. I love when that happens. I really do. Advice for the collective. Advice. You have perfect timing. Don't stop. Meditation brings answers. Be assertive and helpful people. We have unlikely, and then we have big happy changes on the bottom. We have peaceful resolution. I feel like for whatever that energy I was picking up on that healing message, there's going to be some energies that you feel like you're not sure if you can have that like type of conversation with or let go of, but I feel like it's going to work out. It might take time, but they won't be mad for too long, if that resonates with you. Advice, affirmation of advice for the collective spirit. Thank you for all your messages today. Oh my gosh. Too many. Thank you. I only do what sets my soul on fire. I am centered and grounded. Okay, collective, I hope that this reading helped. I hope that it resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate every single one of you for being here with me and making it to the end of this reading. I know it's a long one, but the messages from the ancestors is always long. If you feel called to book a reading with me, the link is in the description box. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at MoonPriestessTarot78@gmail.com, okay? You guys stay blessed. You guys stay safe. And I will see you in the next reading.